Design me, it's emotions and encounters.
I'm happy to share with you my conversation with Nicolas Capéran, one half of Takagi Capéran with over 20 years experience in hospitality design. We speak about design and the evolution within society.
Hey Nicolas, how are you?
Yeah, good. You good?
Yeah.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, I'm good.
So I thought I would take you to Borough Market. It's quite a vibrant place. There's a lot of people meeting, eating. It's such an exciting environment. It's from the past. Maybe you got like a quite industrial warehousey feel, but also you got merchandise, you got colors, you got smell, noise. It's alive. For us, actually, it is quite a good inspiration. I'm really hungry now.
I know, it smells really good. So Nick, as you know, at Accor, we put the guest experience at the heart of what we do. And whether they're responding to crisis or changes in technology or how the guest habit is, how do you as a designer take on board those challenges when you start doing a design?
The events lately have accelerated tendencies that guests were expecting. So we have a more flexible way to welcome them. We provide different ways of sitting or welcoming guests. We do have the bar merging to the reception, to the restaurant, and this space become a fully flexible multi-purpose space.
That's great, Nick, because here at Accor we do something called augmented hospitality, which is basically all spaces can be used how the guest wants to be. And this space is perfect for that because you've got such a variety of zones.
Yes, indeed. And we actually, as much as we did an open space, we create pockets. You do have dining height, you have counter height, you have lounge. So they can use the space really in their own time, in their own way. And it's something that the guest is actually expecting at every level.
So Nicolas, when we design an interior like this, we have to make some key decisions about key elements. How do you prioritize any one over the other, such as the furniture, the materials, the lighting?
One thing is the design is about creating emotions, and these emotions are actually triggered by the senses. So one aspect which we find is often overlooked by the developers and operational is actually the lighting. The lighting is key in defining a space and to create the different moods throughout the day. You can have actually a very bright lighting in the morning to a much more dimmed and dramatic, such as this during the night, and that can be easily programmed. The second aspect, which is quite key, is the artwork strategy. So to bring personality, warmth to the space, we actually developed in this space some screens to create the pockets, and we worked with ceramic artists locally in London. We worked also with artwork strategy and also how to dress and bring all the food and beverage alive on the walls.
So Nicolas, in this interior, we've got some lovely materials. Please tell me a little bit more about the different metals and the furniture that you've selected.
So this one actually, we were inspired by the iconic Borough Market just next door. And basically all this painted metal was translated in more contemporary way inside. We kind of balance it with more warm touch. This is a butcher block, translating a bit the action you would have in a market. And then the pattern on the floor, which is quite triggering the eye, a cooler, bright blue to actually create a visual drama, by the bar. So all these different aspects and materials are triggering the eyes. You also have more contemporary touches like the furniture, the sitting area with a marble top. So all these actually work together to create an ensemble, pushing the guests to explore more and to see the space.
So Nick, when we do our designs now, we're really wanting to focus on the neighbourhood and the locals. How have you managed to open our space up here so that they can come and use the space?
There's a few tricks you can do easily. One of the main thing is to make the facade disappear. So in here, for example, we actually kept everything open as much as possible. Also bringing inside to outside, and also having the greenery from outside coming inside. So you actually break the barrier completely. And also creating a destination within the neighborhood where the locals can actually use the space the way they want and come back to it. Should it be for drinking, for meeting, or to relax, they know they can use the space the way they want.
So for some of you out there, a key question is probably about sustainability and how we at Accor are using it at the heart of what we do. So Nicolas, how do you approach sustainability in the design process?
Well, sustainability is actually intrinsic to all stages of design. We look at how we specify furniture locally with local manufacturers. We source everything within UK to minimize the carbon footprint. Also, we work with recycled materials with suppliers, especially from the north of Europe. They're very forward-thinking. South Europe is catching up quite quickly. And we also look at how to programming the light and how actually you can participate to reducing not only the cost, but the carbon footprint of a project.
So Nicolas, thank you so much for your time today to give us that real good insight from a designer's perspective about the whole process that we go through.
It's my pleasure, anytime.
Thank you for joining us, and I really hope you enjoyed the conversation. See us next episode with new designers. Okay.
No, it's fine. Great, I think that's everything.
Yes, I think it's a wrap, no?
I think so. Nick, if you weren't a designer though, what would you be doing?
I would be a ceramic artist, ceramicist.
What do you do when you design?
When I design, I actually daydream. Very nice process.
And during that process, what inspires you?
Could be anything. Inspiration comes from nature, art.
And do you find anything on Instagram? Have you got a good Instagram account I can go look at?
I lately bought a piece from Emma Larsson. She's a watercolor artist from Sweden.
Great. Any other objects that you might have as a favourite?
A bit of a cliche answer, but I do like my pen all the time.